Well, we've just had 2 incredibly relaxing nights parked up on the cliffs of Kilkee, and today we decided we needed to just crack on, and we have been parked just over there, just opposite where the birds are on the rock. And of course we're cracking on, so we've stopped about 500 metres down the road because it's just so fantastic. It's beautiful. We are just having the best time ever, but it's really quite tricky to drive when everything's so beautiful, and you just have to stop and appreciate it.
We've left the Kilkee Cliffs and we are heading towards Loop Head Lighthouse, and we are cracking on with our journey south because we've committed to leave Ireland towards the end of July, beginning of August, so we can spend some time with the family as we pass through the UK, son's birthday, parents and things like that. So we're cracking on, yeah, granddaughter cuddles. And so we're cracking on further south down the wild Atlantic way.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out.
So we were on our way to Loop Head Lighthouse when we saw a sign for the Ridges of Ross, and it looks like from the picture that there's a natural bridge with the sea going under, so we're going to go and check it out. Lovely. It's Monday morning and I could be sat at my desk with about 50-60 emails from the weekend, a couple of complaints,
And all the things that have gone wrong.
a few staff that haven't turned up, unions that aren't happy. It could all be one of those days, but not today. I'm walking along the cliffs of Ireland, enjoying the beautiful scenery. So that was an amazing structure, the bridge carved out by the sea. Beautiful.
And Chris got drone envy because there was a guy up there with a massive drone that literally had technical satellite.
Like linked to computers and...
Yeah, it was a real shenanigans really of setup. Looked really complicated, but we chatted to his colleague and they are geologists and they've come over from London to do some mapping, which goes to show how incredible this structure is and this area geologically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
It was a bit too windy for our little drone.
Our little drone, Doriis.
We decided not to send Doriis up.
We crashed her once already, that's enough.
Exactly. So we're on now to Loop Head. Even on some of these small roads, you still come face to face with a lorry. it down to Loop Head and I'm just having a walk round. You can see the lighthouse behind me. It's a working lighthouse, absolutely stunning. And right down here on the end of Loop Head. And it's a beautiful walk, so if you're down in the area, come check it out. So behind me you can see the bay. This huge bay goes all the way up inland, and at the far end you have the town of Limerick, which is where we're heading after this. And then we'll be driving all the way round. The Wide Atlantic Way carries on all the way round on the other side, south. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe 25 miles inland to Limerick. And for those that don't want to go into Limerick, there is actually a ferry that crosses from here to the south to rejoin the Wide Atlantic Way. So the Wide Atlantic Way will actually bring you across on a ferry as opposed to driving you through Limerick. So we're leaving Loop Head and we're on the way to Limerick. So for those of you that do want to get the ferry across rather than driving all inland, the ferry goes from Kilrush on the north side down to Tarbert on the south side. So we've had a change of plan. We were going into Limerick to meet up with a lady by the name of Nicola, who we've been chatting to on Facebook. But unfortunately we were meeting her tomorrow, but due to the sort of tight schedule we brought it forward a day and she can't meet us today. So we've decided to get the ferry across because it is actually quite a long way into Limerick. And we've looked online and the ferry was about, I think it was about 19 euros.
Yeah, just under 19 euros, but it actually saves not just petrol but the actual wear and tear on Trudy. So we'll catch up with you another time, Nikki, but thank you very much for your offer.
Yeah, and if you book the ferry online, which we've just done, the Kilrush ferry, you save 10%. So they just email through the barcode to your phone, and then you save a couple of euros. So every penny counts, right? Wait for the ferry. We just arrived, drove straight on, and 30 seconds later it left.
Wonderful service.
Beautiful.
Shannon ferries. Good job. And now we're just chugging along.
Chugging along.
Chugging along in our Trudy mobile. Bam, 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 bam.
So we're just north of Ballybunion and we've found a lovely spot for the night near a castle called Carrigafoyle Castle. Probably, I don't know, probably about half an hour north around the coastline of Ballybunion. And it's a beautiful evening, the sun is shining, the castle's beautiful, and I think we should get some lovely drone shots of the castle tonight, maybe with the sun setting behind. And it's a lovely peaceful place. There's nobody else parked here. The castle closes at 6 o'clock, and it's a great parking space. So yeah, so tomorrow we're going to head further south through into Ballybunion and explore a little bit more, and All is good. Marianne's just catching up on emails.
Emails and peanuts.
Can't beat emails and peanuts.
I'm also playing Scrabble online with my sister.
Are you? Who's winning?
We're equal because we're
Politically correct.
No, but we are both. We're sort of like matching each other.
Mm.
She wins, I win. She wins, I win. Because we're awesome.
Awesome.
Anyway, emails.
Emails. Back to it.
I have never been wooed so sweetly just next to my Trudy, but this is Donald O'Connor, farmer and poet.
3 words: love, Paris and springtime. You tell me that you love me and forever will be true. You ask me, do I love you? And I answer, yes, I do. Now just to prove my feelings and how deeply that I care for you here are the hardships that I would gladly bear. I will swim the river Shannon, were it twice as wide, if I know your love awaited me when I reached the other side. I'd climb bleak Bandon Mountain, though it reaches the sky, but when your arms enfold me, I feel that I can fly. I'd cross the limestone burn, crawling on my hands and knees, for just one kiss from you can make my aches all disappear. It must be love, for Lord above, by nature I'm quite lazy, but Paris in the spring with you, the thought just drives me crazy.
Yeah!
That's
Beautiful.